No. Okay. The dough has risen. Check out this jam. It turned out really good. Well, I almost spilled it there. We're gonna give it a little stirsky persky. What do you need, honey? What do you need? You can't come over here right now. You can't come over here right now. You gonna be good? You gonna be okay? Here.
Which cheese do you think looks friendly? Long and crispy teeth? Or short round teeth? Round, please.
Yep.
They look more friendly. Let's glue them on.
Okay. Sorry about that.
Okay, so where should the tongue go? Here? No, that's silly. Here. Is there anything else we can change to make the lion look more friendly, Juju? Let me see. His chin hair.
Okay. So this is the jam. Set that aside. Excuse me. Get this rolling pin out. Okay, I'm gonna scoot this over a little. Like that. You can kind of see more. Okay, now we're gonna do this.
What do you think, Juju? Is that enough? More, please. Squirt and squish. Squirt and squish. And smish.
Okay.
I love it.
Just gonna lightly flour this tabletop. Okay, so all the excess oil gets just kind of collected up at the top around the rim here, so I just poured it off into the sink just to get rid of it. Now we're just gonna pour this dough right out onto the table.
The lion head looks so much better here. Thanks,
Now we're gonna take this sifter again. Just throw a little bit of flour on the top of this, like this. Okay. So we're gonna roll this out like this, nice and all the way along, nice and uniform, all the way across. Okay. And you're gonna want to pull the corners out. This is sticking a little already. Both ends, and pull the corners out. Pull them out. Pull those corners out like that. This is just going to make it way easier on both ends. Okay. Now, this is just about 2 tablespoons of butter. Not that much. We're just gonna put this on here like this. Just kind of spread it like this with this. Down. Just gonna make my life a little simpler there. Okay. Now I've got my little spreader here. Little spatula, frosting spatula. And I'm gonna leave the end that I'm gonna seal, I'm gonna leave about 1 inch right there with no butter on it at all. But then I'm gonna try to spread this edge to edge and all the way down to this end evenly. Just kind of working my way side to side and down. Spreading it out as I go. It's kind of like if you've ever patched a hole in your wall or something like that. Same exact thing, just smearing some spackle up on there. Just want it pretty even, pretty nice. You know, no mistakes, just happy accidents, as the legend Bob Ross would always say. Rest in peace, Bob Ross. Okay. Butter. We got our butter. Now this is a strawberry jam that I made in the last video. And we're gonna load this up in here. Dollop by dollop. Man, that looks good right there. We're gonna spread this out. Same story. Spread that out. Okay. Hey, how's it going? Good, I'm good. How's it going? We're making these delicious, scrumptious strawberry jam rolls. They're just so good. Okay, so after I finish spreading this, which I almost am done, okay, that looks pretty good right there to me. Now I just have these little strawberry pieces that I cut up earlier into really small chunks like this. Just some fresh pieces. We're gonna sprinkle these throughout. Okay. And we're gonna take a good amount of them. And we're gonna make them in some of this jam, some of this butter. Right here at this end, we're gonna take some and scrape it down right to the end here to an even line. All of it, the butter, the jam, and the little clumps. Okay. All the way down right to the end. And I'm going to take this and just fold it over, and this is going to create the center of the rolls, and they're going to have this thick, nice thing, just like the center of a cinnamon roll, but they're going to have this really nice, juicy, delicious center with all that strawberry jam and buttery, rich goodness. Okay, so we have that sealed up pretty good. I like to just kind of stick it so it really seals. Okay. Clean off my hands a little. Now as I do this, I just kind of pull the sides out and just flip it over itself. And then just tuck it back in, pulling it back in towards me every time. And then as you go, you're going to want to just do this half, this half, this half, this half. And every time I lift up, I'm kind of turning it under itself and trying to pull it as tight back towards myself as I can, if that makes sense. Because in that way, I can actually collect this jam as I'm going and get it in the actual layers of the roll instead of it all just, see how it's all kind of starting to squish out like this? Pick this up, kind of bring it over it and scoop it back into itself like that. Now these ones are going to be messy at one point, no matter what. It's going to be a little bit of a challenge to get these things cut apart, but I'm sure we'll be able to get her done. This is the hard part right here. Getting it in here. Hold on, baby. I'm at a no stop point right here. Okay. Take all this extra at the end here, take it off. We're not gonna want this little bit right here. Okay. Yes, baby, 1 second. Now, just gonna get my fingers a little bit wet from the sink and get this little water on it. Okay. Now we're just going to stick this nice like that. Just pulling it, stretching it out a lot, and then pulling it over and sticking it. That's going to help it just stick and seal really good. Okay. Now, we need to flour this bad boy up all around the outside of it really good so that it stops being really sticky. looks like she's gonna let me work right now. She went back to her show. Which is good because we're almost done with this part. Cake pan. Throw quite a bit of flour in the bottom of it. Okay, we're gonna set this right here. Now this is where things are gonna get kind of messy. So let me clear some room really quick. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're gonna try to cut these into 8 pieces. Now this is where things are gonna get messy because all this jam and strawberry filling and stuff on the inside of these, when we cut this apart, obviously is gonna want to ooze all out. So I'm gonna be working quick, or I'm gonna be trying to work quick, but we'll see how this really goes. So we're going for 8 pieces. I'm just gonna let the knife glide and just pull it back. Okay, trying to set those up like that as best I can. Okay. You know what, maybe if I... Okay, that's gonna be a lot better. Okay, I'm just gonna cut this, turn it onto the knife, and like that. Okay, this is actually not going too bad like this. This is way better than I thought. Just be careful if you do something like this, not to cut yourself, because I'm kind of getting sketch with it here. Oop. Okay, right there. I'm gonna scoot these all over because I can get a lot more. Not bad. Not good, but not bad. Okay. Come on, you little stinker. Okay, that's good. Oh, okay. All right, this did not turn out horrible. Sorry you couldn't see that whole thing, but see those. They're actually turning out really good. Okay. Okay, so there's those. Need to wipe up my table before it stains from these strawberries. Pretty good. Pretty good. Just put that right there for now. And I got strawberry all over my freaking shirt. I don't know if I'll be able to get that out of there. Yeah. Look at that. What do you think about that? Alright. In fact, I'm going to get this taken care of really quick. I'm going to change really quick. Hold on. Alright, I'm back. Okay, so now I'm just going to cover these with some plastic. Heating pad. Throw those on there. Okay. Then turn this on like level 2. Or actually just 1, because these are going to take quite some time. I want them to really grow and expand really big. Alright, now I'm going to let these rise. I have a phone call to make, and then I will get back on later for a little bit just to put these in the oven or to frost them actually. Because they're just going to rise. It's going to take a really long time, like probably like 2 hours, and then I'll bake them and I'll get back on here later tonight, probably around 8:30 Mountain Time. But until then, farewell.